he has the most insane story of what happened. I ain't talking about no Tupac, I'm talking about that old school. Alright guys, y'all ready?
Yeah!
Do this! Okay guys, so I just got a package the other day from Legendary. If you guys follow my Instagram, you guys know that I've shown you this company before. They make really cool products, but they sent us these protein donuts. And this is vanilla glaze right here. And then this is Camila's favorite, which is pink sprinkles. Hopefully you guys can see that. And we're gonna do a live taste test. So which one?
You gotta microwave it.
Oh yeah.
It's 10 seconds.
It says right here on the back, guys, because last time I got grilled when they sent me Pop-Tarts and I microwaved it. People were like, why'd you microwave it? Why didn't you put it in the toaster? And I was like, it says it on the back of the packaging to microwave it. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay guys, so I'm gonna open up this one, open up y'all's that y'all are gonna try out.
Save the strawberry one for last.
Okay.
I can't open mine.
Hold on. Okay.
I know how to open these.
Okay, here we go. Oh, let's go over the macros first. So macros for this one right here, it is 6 grams of fat, 26 carbs, but it's got 8 grams of fiber and 13 grams of sugar alcohol. So 5 grams of net carbs, only 5 grams of net carbs, and it's got 20 grams of protein. So this is how they look. Can you see that? Can you see that? This is the vanilla one right here. All right, put that one right there. Put that one right there. Okay, let me help you. And
that looks like there's not much.
Okay, and the same thing for the pink sprinkles as well. 5 grams of net carbs, 20 grams of protein, 6 grams of fat.
I think
really can't beat those macros.
I think when you microwave it, it's supposed to look like this. Right now, it doesn't really look like that.
Yeah, not right now.
Oh, there's frosting in here. No protein-ish.
I'm having a hard time opening it. Okay, finally got it open. All right, here we go.
Mom, let me open mine. Don't go way out, man. Lolo.
Oh, the sprinkles. Look at the sprinkle ones. Can you see that? Can you see it? Can you see it?
If you smell hard enough from the spring, you can probably smell that.
Okay, smells kind of good. Okay, so we got the sprinkles right there.
Put your nose on it.
Okay, how about we, okay, so there's 4 right here. Why don't we just do 4 for now? Okay, let's go microwave it.
I have one.
All right, moment of truth. Okay, let's scoot up. Okay. All right. No. This is a little warm. Here, this is perfect. Okay, I'm gonna go with the vanilla first, and then the girls are gonna go with the sprinkles, and let's see how they taste. Yeah, they're a little warm. They're a little warm, but that's how they should be. All right, cheers. Cheers.
I always had a butter on accident.
Okay, my vanilla one's not bad. Not bad.
Is this one? Perfecto.
Like it? Okay, let me clear the palate.
The pink frosting.
What do you think, girls?
I like it. I don't like the frosting.
You don't like the frosting?
I do like the frosting. I don't.
What do you think, Lo?
I wish you don't like that. I love it.
Here, let me take it back.
Okay, I want one of these. I want to try. That tastes like a powdered donut.
Yeah, it does. Okay, yeah. The pink sprinkling one tastes pretty good, but I can see if you're somebody who really loves the original pink sprinkle one, you're probably not gonna like this one. And Camila's a big fan of the real pink sprinkle, so I can tell she probably doesn't.
I'm not really a big fan.
I mean, what do you think? What do you think? It tastes good or just?
5 out of 10. I was
5 out of 10?
gonna say I'm not really a big fan of the original because that one has way too much frosting. The original one,
Yeah, way too much.
This one, perfect. Tiny.
Good. Okay, so Lo likes it. Camila gave it a 5 out of 10. What do you think about the vanilla?
50 out of 10.
50 out of 10. You can only go with 10 out of 10. That 10 out of 10 is the best. 0 out of 10 is the worst.
10 out of 10 for this one.
5 out of 10 that you gave the pink
9
one?
out of 10.
9 out of 10. Okay, you go.
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
Yes, I prefer the vanilla glaze one.
What's more average? No, serious. These are...
You graded this one better than this one, which is good.
Sorry.
You gave that one a 9 out of 10, and then you gave the pink one a 5 out of 10. And Lo says both of them were good. I really like this one. This was really good. Highly recommend it. Pink sprinkle one, I didn't really like.
No. Well, why did you eat it again?
Because it's protein!
Dad, you're not Hulk.
I'm bigger than the Hulk. Hulk out.
No, Hulk's like this tiny and you're this big.
Okay. What do you think? 2 thumbs up?
No. 1 thumbs up for the pink and 2 thumbs up for this.
Like it. All right, guys. Good job.
What's up, y'all? It is week 8 Thursday. It's the middle of the day. My girlfriend's coaching some camps at the CTX field house, and my niece will be staying with us the next couple of days. She wanted to attend some of those camps. So I'm up here picking her up right now because Rachel's going to continue to coach some more classes, and then I'm going to take my niece back to the house. But let's go see how they're doing. I'm a pro at this game. Going over camp, doing some drills. Today's advanced passing. Rachel's over there pushing the balls. Niece is right there in the all black.
Look who we got here. Is already starting without me. Someone's in a hurry.
What up, baby?
What are you in a hurry for? Oh, it's
I gotta warm up like 20 sets before Logan gets here, just waiting.
Thursday, you know what that means. Actually, they just watched Thursday's video yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
The dancing
one.
one.
Oh, the dancing one? Spin me, bro. He didn't want to dip me. I told him to dip me.
I didn't know how, guys. Sorry, I need to take some salsa dancing. All right, okay, so arm day, guys. Very quick, easy day. Because it's Thursdays, and you know we like to go have a couple of margaritas, 1 or 2. That's it, I promise. But we have a lot to talk about because the news does not quit newsing.
Oh,
did you hear the news? Isaiah doesn't watch the news. I know.
No, I've been watching that Joe Rogan podcast that you were telling me about.
Where
it's 2.5 hours long.
I
so
told
I'm
you that.
Like an hour in.
Okay, but he's
right
done
now.
the first thing then.
He's done the first thing.
He's done the first thing. Okay.
That one, I don't know. That's wild, bro. You tell me my pin on my card, I'm real like.
Gets even better.
Yeah.
It gets even better. But okay, guys. So it's Thursday, arm day. We have a very quick and easy workout. The reason why we schedule arm days on Thursdays because you guys know what we like to do on Thursdays. We like to have a margarita or 2, you know, to close out the week. But I asked Isaiah, the news has been crazy today, all day today. Today has been an insane day as far as news and stories that I've heard. I asked Isaiah what the hell he's been doing. He's catching up on the Joe Rogan podcast.
Yep, I'm like an hour and a half into that, so the whole PIN code thing, I'd be genuinely freaked out if somebody told me my
Change your PIN code. Change your PIN code.
I'm gonna just change it anyways.
And it gets even like crazier. So it gets even crazier. So we'll circle back on that tomorrow. But yeah, it's been a crazy day. Okay, so latest news. Elon just tweeted to the masses. He said, okay, big news bomb. Here it is. The reason why they won't release the Epstein files is because Trump's on it. There you go. Have a nice day, Donald Trump. He left it as that. Boom. So the whole internet's freaking out. Like the whole internet's been going crazy for the last 2 hours. Like you get on Reddit, you get on X, you get on Instagram. Like everyone's making memes. And like people are like, what do I do? Who's gonna get custody of me? Mommy and daddy are fighting.
See, so I didn't see that specific comment. I have seen that, let's flip it around while I work out. I have seen like comments on the P. Diddy stuff. And since there's so many big names coming out, like LeBron's attached, Kevin Hart, all that stuff, they're
Ain't
like,
no party like a Diddy party.
yeah, they're like, how are we getting all this Diddy information, but still have nothing on Epstein information? Like, oh, that means they're the higher up of the higher ups. Yes. So it's scary. Hey, Cat Williams, you were right. You said everything was going to come out in 2025.
No, well, that's what I'm saying. Like
wild.
people, guys like Cat Williams, guys like David Chappelle, who never changed, who never switched up.
Yep.
The climate changed, but they didn't. Now they suffered the brunt of it in the beginning. I mean, they literally canceled Cat Williams saying that he was a drug addict. He said, I never touched a drug in my life.
And they did the same, tried to do the same with Chappelle.
They did the
when
thing
he
with
went
Chappelle.
off.
Chappelle went crazy, moved to Africa. He's like, no, I just got tired. I just don't want to be told what to do. I need a break. Like, forget y'all. He had a nervous breakdown. He went nuts. They tried to cancel him. Now, you know, fast forward 5 years later, it's like they were right, both of them. And now, Dave Chappelle, I would say, is probably one of the most popular comedians. Like, and this was the time when.
Cat.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, but this was the time when like Kevin Hart's of the world were like the top of the top, and they were looking down on Dave Chappelle, Cat Williams, like, oh, those guys ain't nothing, because unfortunately, like Kevin Hart, you know, he put the dress on.
Right.
You know, he put the dress on. Like, you know what I'm saying? He put the dress on, meaning he conforted.
He folded.
Yeah, he folded. He
on his morals,
on his
beliefs.
morals. He listened to what they said.
So you got to stay true to yourself.
Which is why he got to go up, but now he's like, he's irrelevant right now. Yeah, he's not. I wouldn't say irrelevant, but when it comes to like, who do you trust? You know, like Cat Williams, like real ones know. The real ones knows what I mean by that. So. I don't know, guys. What do y'all think? Was Donald Trump on the island? I mean, I know there's some. I mean, but they released records. They did. Donald Trump, because then I went down a rabbit hole. I went down the rabbit hole. I was like, okay, what's true? It was funny because Elon announced it on X. Well, obviously, you know, Gronk is part of X, right? Which is Gronk is the AI, his AI platform. So like people were like subtweeting, Gronk, is this true? And so Gronk was like, well. Not really. You know, that Trump administration did release files back in February, and I mean, he's not hiding it. Yes, he was on a flight log, but nothing like he wasn't on it like 18 times consistently. Yeah. But it essentially said it wasn't true. So it's kind of interesting. I don't know. Pretty crazy day. Pretty crazy. So, like I said, it's been a crazy day. The past 2 days, I've heard the two most insane stories. Well, and watched an insane story. But I had a conversation with a guy today, and I can't explain it to you. Maybe when we do what I'm going to talk about, it'll make sense. But this guy told me this story of his, what do you call it? Like near-death? It's not a near-death experience because it did happen. Is it a like afterlife experience?
I mean, it could be both.
Is it called a near-death experience?
Well, yeah, but if he technically was pronounced dead.
3 times. Yes. 3 times. He was pronounced dead. He flatlined.
I mean, it's technically near-death because he's still alive, but he was also pronounced dead 3 different times. So I don't know, an afterlife experience. You can't
afterlife. I don't even know. This guy experienced one of the craziest experience ever. He died 3 times, and he has the most insane story of what happened when he flatlined. I don't want to ruin it, but I just told Isaiah right now, and even he was like blown away. I told Matt as soon as I got home, and even he's like, dude, get him on the podcast. And so I told him, his name's Reed, and I said, Reed, I want you on my podcast. You need to share this story that you just shared with me. More people need to hear this because this is insane. And also, like, I want to give my input. I want you to give your input.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, I got so many questions. I got so many places I want to take this conversation, but it wasn't the time and place. I was doing a video shoot for him. And so, and it just happened, like, it just got brought up. And so I wanted to really dive into my part of it and of why I want to believe it. So I want to get him on the podcast. I'm going to try to shoot for something next week. This is such a unique story that I don't want it to be I'm going to try for it not to be a traditional podcast like my episodes are, where we just do like a Zoom, kind of like, you know, like a video call. Because everybody's far away that I've ever had on the podcast. I can't fly him in, and I don't have a studio anymore. I used to, but I'm thinking about maybe renting a podcast studio in Austin. They have a bunch that you can like rent out when you want to do this, and just like having us 3 there, because I think it would be much better to be in person.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Right. There's a deeper connection there than doing it in video. So I need to look. And Matt was like, dude, do it, I'll pay for it. But it's a crazy story, guys. I hope we can do it sometime in the next 1 to 2 weeks. But I'm like really excited. And I was telling him, I was like, look, because he was kind of nervous. He's like, oh, I've never been on a podcast. I was like, dude, some of the most craziest podcasts and most memorable podcasts are from people that didn't have a following, who are just like not on social media. Some of the biggest names in social media that have been on podcasts are the worst episodes.
Right.
For example, Joe Rogan's podcast with The Rock. There was nobody bigger than The Rock, right, at the time. One of the worst episodes I've ever had to listen to. It was horrible. But some of the most memorable Joe Rogan ones are by people I've never heard of, not really a big following, but they have this insane story, right?
Or like
this
concept that they're
something. And like, definitely the podcast after the podcast has definitely changed her life. Like that one girl that escaped from North Korea, she's been on everybody's podcast. They call her AKA the Heavies.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just saying. Yeah.
Andrew Schultz.
Andrew Schultz kind of, whatever. But needs to say, she wasn't that big of a like social influencer or whatever. Now she is because of her story, but her story was one of the most insane escape from North Korea stories. So I was telling him, dude, don't be nervous. Just share, just do what you did with me right now, because you blew my mind. And I want to get him on the podcast. I want to start the podcast up again. Isaiah and I already talked about that, but I'm giddy. Like, I'm excited.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Finish off strong. Okay, yeah, by the way, Longhorns won.
I saw that.
So that means UTSA technically lost.
What?
No, doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any
In
sense.
softball?
Yeah.
All right. You can have it.
Doesn't make sense. Wait, whoa, what does that mean?
Huh?
What do you have against women's sports?
I have zero things against
way
women.
too confidently.
I'm just more of a fan of the baseball team. That's it.
Oh, there we go. Pretty easy workout. Have you been filming today or anything this week?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Always.
Okay.
Absolutely,
All right. Good.
You got some good old, car chats with Zaza Cruz.
Nice.
I showed like a little snippet of taking my niece to volleyball and her little practice.
Okay, dope. I love it.
But yeah,
I love it.
Sticking to it, bro.
Love it.
Committed.
Oh, cheers.
Hey, yo, let's go.
Thursday, let's go. DJ Nitrous, hey, dude's a legend. If you're in the Central Texas area, you got it. He's the DJ you want. Super cool dude. One of the nicest DJs I've ever met. Like, most DJs, like, you go up, and it kind of reminds me of that Keenan and Peele. Keenan and Peele.
Or Keenan and Kel.
Keenan and Kel.
Key and Peele or Keenan and Kel. There's two things.
But do you remember that one bit when he's like, no, I'm talking about that old school, man. He's like,
That's
you was
Key
old
and
school?
Peele.
Like, yeah. I'll put some Tupac on. They ain't talking about no Tupac. I'm talking about that old school. He's like, okay, yeah, like Run DMC. Like, yeah, I got you. He's like, Run DMC, hip, hoppity boom. I don't know none of that new school. I'm talking about that old school, man.
Like this.
One of the funniest bits. But he's super cool.
Yeah, he plays those jams. Listen to this right now. No diggity. This is our generation.
And he was playing Waterfalls.
Yeah.
Before this, like,
And no scrubs.
No scrubs. Like, dude's a legend.
They're playing all the reggaeton jams from when I was like in high school, which makes me kind of sad because our
Gay-bathon?
gay reggaetons.
Oh, there's a gay-bathon.
Fotoretons? No, this way. They've been playing reggaeton that reminds me of like high school days, and it makes me sad because our bartender was like, oh, I heard that in elementary school. I'm like, bruh, what?
You know when you talk about your high school, that's 20 years ago.
Longer than that.
21?
Class of 2004 was high school.
Holy shit, 21.
So 21 years. 21 years. still Thursday. I'm cooking dinner. I just got home and I've never been more proud of my niece than now because look, she's watching Twilight. I asked her what team.
Jacob.
What team are you?
Jacob.
Edward? Jacob?
Yes.
Let's go! Look at what the chef whipped up. Bacon and mushroom risotto. Thanks, chef. You're welcome, chef. Check out the spiny lizard in the backyard. I love living out here. That is massive. Are you ready now? Are you ready now? Boom, 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 boom. What's up, y'all? It is week 8, Friday. We just finished a leg day in the gym. Let's go. It's the weekend. You know what time it is. You see where we're at. Car chats with Zaza Cruz. Let's go. So I did want to continue to keep reminding everybody, yo, let's take care of our body. Let's really pay attention to our body, what it's telling us in the gym. When you're aching, take care of those areas. Don't disregard the aches, the pains. Like, let's do what we need to rehab those areas. That is why, you know, me and Logan both listen to our bodies. He doesn't back squat or deadlift because he has back pains. So that's why I go a little earlier. That's totally fine. There'll be times, since we do push ourselves, that, you know, we may tweak something. Our joints need just a little bit longer to heal. So then for the next week or two, while we're, you know, attending to those hurt areas, you just go a little bit lighter in the weight. Still go through the motions, but go lessen your weight so you're not putting those hurt areas under strain, because that's how people tend to hurt themselves. That's how they tear muscles. That's how they tweak backs. That's how they slip discs. Trust me, I've done it. I know it's tough when you're in there and you're deadlifting. You're like, man, I hit my 5th. I want to go for that 6th, but you're dead exhausted. You loosen up your core just a little bit and you end up tweaking something. What good does that do you? Zero, because now you're rehabbing for at least 4 to 6 weeks, not being able to hit those heavy sets because now you're hurting. You're in bed getting rough sleep because you're hurting. So don't be a me. Don't ego lift. Once your lifting form starts to alter or go bad, just stop, drop the weight, go less weight, listen to your body. It's not worth hurting yourself over. There's always next week. So yeah, it is the weekend. We're about to go grub on some food. Logan he's picked Casa Maria again. I don't tend to choose Mexican restaurants for eating out. Not my favorite, but I'm gonna go eat some fajitas. They're good anyways. All right. See y'all there.
A lot of stuff happened too.
What?
There's so many sports stories that happened yesterday.
So many sports stories.
Halliburton.
What the hell? What the helly? What the hell? What the hell?
has been clutch in the playoffs.
What's funny is, though, he got voted, we're talking about Tyrese Halliburton, he got voted most overrated player by the players. So they don't like him.
Well, too bad.
Yeah,
They're
too
gonna
bad.
hate
He's
him
proving
more.
everybody wrong. Okay, so that was crazy. I think UT lost.
To Texas Tech.
To Texas Tech, so they play
which was a
tonight.
good game. Patrick Mahomes is there.
They'll play tonight for
That's gonna
Game
be
3
great.
final. That's going to be good. What else has happened?
UFC this weekend is going to be Sean O'Malley.
Sean O'Malley. You don't have to tell us that.
Nobody even asked you any questions
Like,
related to that.
yeah, but yeah, he's pretty much trying to say like he's locked in. I still think he's gonna lose though. What else? Yeah, and the reason why we're rapid firing, guys, I have 10% on the camera. It's not gonna make it, so we're gonna have to like do our workout and do our closeout.
At the same time?
Yeah. And
All
like,
right, let's do
you
it.
know what? I don't even know. Do we do closeout? Dude, we're cranking out content. The reason why I didn't have time to change everything, I'm currently editing part 2 of week 6, which is gonna be another long, at least I think it's gonna be a banger, at least for Isaiah's side of it. It's already gonna be, I know it's gonna be like over an hour long. So that being said, guys, we're constantly pushing content out for you guys. This has become no more weekly vlog. It is a daily vlog, okay? So for you guys to show appreciation, all you have to do is like this video. It's totally free. All you have to do is share this video. It's totally free. And comment down below, show some love. It's totally free. It costs you nothing, but it means everything to Isaiah and I. So Isaiah's gonna talk while I do this.
Let's get to it. So now we are, with that said, this currently is week 8, the end of week 8. Pretty much 2 full months of staying locked in, staying consistent. Building strength. Look at this guy right here.
Oh my God, that's heavy. That's heavy.
Actually lifting heavy.
That's heavy.
Who is this guy?
That's heavy. Oh my gosh.
Woo. Talk about it. 8 weeks in, 2 full months.
8 weeks in, guys, and well, I mean, we're like picking up subscribers too. I think that's the really cool thing. Is like a lot of people are in the gym coming up to us, like, yo, y'all got a channel? Like, what are y'all doing? So that's like one exciting part for me as well, is not only being consistent, but what's crazy is that this whole comeback series was supposed to be about fitness, right? It was supposed to be about getting the nutrition correct, getting out of this downward spiral. But what it's turned into, it's the comeback to YouTube. It's the comeback to my passion.
Let's go.
Like, that's the thing that excites me. Like, now don't get me wrong, I know I gotta eat healthy. I know I need to eat healthier and get back in shape, but it's really exciting every day picking up this camera knowing I'm gonna film. And like, I don't know what I'm gonna film. I'm just gonna show my day, show my life. And it's exciting, I love it. Back to doing what I love. And you guys are really helping out. Even Isaiah will come in here like, dude, you got some OG, some OG loyalists.
I see you on the comments.
He sees, Isaiah reads every comment. So, and so do I. So definitely appreciate it, guys. Keep showing up, and we'll keep showing up. I promise you that. If you guys keep showing up, we will 100% keep showing up. So let's get it. Let's go.
Battery. We skipped last exercise, but we did leg extensions. Now we're on the hamstring curls.
We were talking about Interstellar. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Good conversation. Okay, so have you guys seen Interstellar?
Spoiler alert! It's like a decade old.
Yeah, so I don't care about spoiling it. Okay, when I first saw it, I was not a fan of it. I actually didn't really like it. But over time, I watched it again and watched it a third time. I became a much bigger fan. And I was telling Isaiah the reason why is because, like, you know, YouTube videos like go deep into like movies and explain their reasoning and why. So I watched a bunch of like explain Interstellar to me on YouTube, and there's some pretty awesome accounts that did that. And so when I went back to watch it, I obviously understood it more. But it was a really good movie. But needless to say, we brought that up because of a funny meme on Instagram. It's Matthew McConaughey, and so like, no, and it's like on the top it said, me crying when ICE takes my Latina girlfriend away because my wife reported her. I thought it was kind of funny. It was funny. So then that's how we started talking about Interstellar. No.
I was gonna ask a different question. What's for lunch?
Oh, for lunch, we're going to Casa Maria's again. I promise you we did not stay the night. We ended up leaving, but they do have really good food there. We just never eat when we go there. We always just end up drinking. So
Have a margarita.
we're actually gonna eat this time.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I just saw on the TV, we did see it last night, but Aaron Rodgers signs 1-year deal with the Steelers.
Yes, I like it. I think it's a good idea.
Dude, I hate Rodgers because I have a friend that's a Green Bay Packer fan, always threw it in our face. All the matchups against the Cowboys, hated them. Then I watched his documentary, Enigma. Boy band.
I think he's doing a TikTok dance.
I watched his.
I'm pretty sure he's doing a TikTok dance.
I watched the Enigma documentary and then like understood Aaron as a person. I was like, okay, I kind of like the guy.
Okay, I was about to go there.
As a person, it's pretty dope. But
if I ever meet Aaron Rodgers, I'm gonna say you broke my heart in 2000. I don't know if it was 16 or 14.
Tied into the sidelines?
Tied into
Oh
the
my
sidelines.
God, bro.
Third and like third. Was it four? It could have been like fourth down.
I don't know.
It was like third and
Heartbreaker.
forever. And he hits Cooks on the sideline, tippy toes. Broke my heart, and he beat my Cowboys. But over time, just having him on like the Rogan podcast, and I like him now. I like him.
Yeah,
he's cool.
Yeah, so hopefully you don't get hurt, Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah,
I might pick you up.
I'll never root for the
Dark
Steelers,
horse.
but I like Aaron. I like Rodgers. Can't root for.
Bro, they're gonna think we live here, yo. Casa Maria is a spot to be, man.
I like those two guys.
Yeah, we should. We should do a date right there, right in this corner.
It
Boom.
needs to be like on Friday nights, you come by here, they got the lights on, the sunset's really nice and dreamy. It's gotta be like 6:30-ish. You wanna come out here, you bring a date, you bring Isaiah. Nice little dinner.
Oh, yeah. Yep, like water, healthy. Let's go. What meal should we try next time we come out? We gotta have a big appetite.
Okay, next time we come out, guys, me and Isaiah wanna do the Taco Bout Love.
Taco
Look at-
Bout Love.
Look at that, dude. It's 24 tacos, steak and barbacoa,
Pastor, chorizo.
and pastor.
Bro, Mexican card, another stamp. Boo this guy. Boo this man.
But I think I'm gonna get a quesadilla while I'm here. So, yeah, excited.
Ajita con pollo.
They're gonna show my face. Mexicans hate him.
Racial draft. They're not gonna pick you, bro.
No, dude, they're not.
Ooh.
Oh, look how cute this is. Sorry? Oh, yeah.
Dang, bro, 2 plates?
Let's go. Okay, yeah, and yes,
Whoop.
yes, we didn't know this, but the margaritas come with our food.
Yeah.
We didn't know that. Like,
It's like a sweet tea.
it's like a sweet tea, yes, exactly.
What's up, y'all? It is week 8 Saturday. We just finished a bunch of yard work. The past rain over the past week. Grass got crazy high. Couldn't let that happen. And I have plans to spend tonight in our hot tub, in the vibe, watching Money in the Bank. So I wanted to get that set up, grass cut low, so I could come home tonight and just chill, relax. But yeah, we have a jam-packed day. As always, it's the weekend, right? My goddaughter's birthday. We're gonna go to a pool party, and then we're gonna come back here and then hop in our pool. But yeah, we'll fast forward to that. Let's go. Happy Saturday, y'all. All right, we are here. Pool party time. Let's go. Wah, 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 wah. Happy 4th birthday, Elena. The birthday girl. What's up?
You need what? No, not you. What?
I don't know.
Happy birthday.
So there's this lady that I think she really wants to be a part of our party.
Okay, there you go. I know, I'm like, and then Jesus is risen.
Still Saturday, we just got home. We're ready for Money in the Bank. This is how we're gonna watch it. Bam. We'll be out here for the next few hours, chilling in the hot tub, watching Money in the Bank. I'm gonna get my predictions right because I only got 2 wrong during WrestleMania. Got 2 wrong matches, but yeah, we're gonna watch some of this and let's go. Later. All right, y'all, so it's about to start. Let's go. They're starting with the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Rachel's gonna join me on our predictions, which is hilarious because she knows some of the wrestlers, which is kind of like Logan, right? It's only the main popular ones, and she'll pick people off their costume and like, oh, he looks cute. But yeah, we'll see. So I gotta let all the girls come out, and so she knows who's in the match, and then we'll make our picks. Let's go. All right, y'all. So everybody came out. The last person came out, and it was Mommy. You know, they got to end with her. But who do you got, babe?
Mommy.
You got Mommy? All right.
She's
Rachel.
so cool, though. She's like cool.
Rachel says she's got Mommy, Rhea Ripley. My heart.
Rhea Ripley's a really cool name. That's a cool name.
Told y'all it's a cool name, so she picked her. No, but so my heart tells me Mommy is going to win, but I think they're gonna gang up on her. I'm actually not mad at this whole lineup and could be happy with any of them winning, but I think for prediction-wise, who's gonna win? It's gonna be Stephanie Valquer. So yeah, let's see how it goes. Let's go. Naomi, dang, I was about to say that too. They've been pushing her so hard. We're wrong. Dang. Oh, I'm so mad, but I'm happy. Man, that was awesome. What it also did show me is these women did not know how a ladder works. It was getting locked up in all their movements. So funny. All right, next match.
As fast as an hour with Walmart.
All right, so the next match is Dom. We both picked Dirty Dom. Bro is legit. Y'all get on the train. Don't be bandwagoners later. I'm telling you now, Dom is the truth.
Dirty Dom with a great.
And still, both 1-1 now. Let's go on to the next match. Octagon, whack. All right, we got Lyra and Becky Lynch next. Rachel goes, I got Becky Lynch, and I'm not happy about that. And that's how I also feel. I think they're gonna give it to Becky Lynch, and I don't like it. Like, it annoys me. It's so annoying. All right, we'll see. Oh, are you serious? I knew it. Every time she comes back, they give her the belt. It's so annoying. I'm tired of it. All right, y'all, so we moved inside. It was getting a little chilly outside. But the men's ladder match is up next. Rachel and I both agree. Seth Rollins, I think Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker are gonna get involved to somehow help Seth Rollins. But that's my prediction. Seth Rollins is gonna come down with the Money in the Bank. Let's go. Hey, let's go. Whoa. 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 Let's go. Called it. Seth freaking Rollins. Let's go. That match was fire. All right, so the final match: Cody Rhodes, Jey Uso versus John Cena and Logan Paul. Rachel said Cody Rhodes. I think it should be Cena and Logan Paul, and everybody's gonna hate it, but that's what should happen. Let's go. Good morning. I know I didn't get to finish last night. I got in a comfy spot and didn't want to get up and pick up the camera. But man, the finale of Money in the Bank was great. R-Truth came back like we wanted. Cost Cena the match. I knew that was going to happen. Cody Rhodes, Jey Uso, blah, blah, blah. Logan and Cena should have won. Anyways, our Sunday is going to be back in the hot tub, and we're just going to bum it out. First free weekend in a long time, so we're going to chill. I'll see y'all on Monday.